Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading is going to be diving into the Grim Reaper, Mitch McConnell, and what his life will be like, his challenges, what he's attracting, whether he's successful or not in his future after all the votes are counted and certified after the Georgia runoffs. So we're looking at after January 5th and however long it takes to get those votes certified. Okay, so what's really going to be going on for him? His challenges. What he's attracting. Whether or not he'll be successful, and his future. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the Lenormand. Well, let's do this because I kind of need the space. Or not kind of, I do. Okay, so with the Lenormand, I'm going to draw 2 cards for each position. And we'll get the full picture. So I think this is going to give us the answer as to how the Georgia races are going to go without having to read on 4 different people. Why not just read on Mitch? Okay, so what's going to be going on in his life after the Georgia races? Okay, and his challenges. Okay. Oh, alrighty then. What he's attracting. Okay. And success or not. Oh, I forgot to raise my camera up after I did my daily reading for, for our spiritual growth. No wonder I'm having trouble fitting things in here. Oh well, it's okay. Let's do this. I can scooch. Let's go like this. Okay. So 2 cards for his future. Huh. Yeah, this guy's dark. I'm probably going to end up adding on to those, but let's check it out. So with his what's going on after, this is going to be like after, this might be like January 10th. I don't know when they certify the vote. I'm a little ignorant when it comes to all the states and what they do. I can Google it later, but I didn't do it before. So what we have going on here with what's really going on in his life after that time, like this whole reading is pretty much the future, but I wanted specifics. With the Moon card reversed, well, he's not going to feel like taking a whole lot of risk. Somebody, I think, is deceiving him, and these are partnerships that he's talking to, people who are causing him some stress. What's really going on here is I think he's not really going to be able to act. This could be his Speaker of the House position, because this is a card of verbal, communication. And this could be something that really keeps him stuck. I mean, it's when the moon comes in reverse, we're really needing to get ourselves grounded, and we're really having to look, at the situation that we're in, and we're needing to wait until things become clear. So this is all about illusions and delusions when it's reversed. So that's what's really going on with him, and especially in his partnerships. So this is really interesting, because this is all about his Speaker of the House position. It's making me wonder about these, but okay, let's keep going this way first. So his challenge is with the Six of Swords. That's about moving on. And the Clover card in the Lenormand is all about, opportunities. If you believe in luck, it's a good luck card, but it's a small little, amount of luck. But it's ended. So his challenge is that America is moving on, and it's ending him, is what I think. I think so far, because these cards are not very good. To dive a little bit further into the Six of Swords here, it's a transition. It can be, like overcoming some difficulties, but then that ends him. And when you think about it, just on a soul level and on a spiritual level, which nobody can, deny that we all have a soul, we all have a spirit, and therefore we have a body that's here, with the soul. If you're not in alignment with the spiritual, natural, like universal laws, your life force works against you, because, and just imagine him, like he's been stuck, he's been holding America hostage. He's more dangerous than Trump, because without him, Trump couldn't have done what he, it's he and Bill Barr that are as responsible for all the darkness that's happened to us, and for the kids at the camps, the family separations, all of that, that's on him. It's truly, truly on him. And that cannot be good for a person's life force. So I don't see how he could really, move forward in a spiritual way. He's just not. He's really dark. But this could be that he moves on to another home. There's that possibility, and also this is a card of moving out of home. Where someone is very, very unwelcome in the government. And then, of course, because of there's something financial going on here. That would be he and his dark wife, who's an heiress to a shipping magnate. And that's probably the only reason they're married, is because of his position in the government that she wanted a part in. And, she's been in the government for quite a long time. Then, who's the idiot that puts her in charge of transportation? Could it be? Can you hear the church lady? Could it be? So anyway, I think he's going to be moving on, and that's his challenge, because it's ended. It's over. It's over. So this Clover card could also be something really unexpected, because this card, the way it works in the Lenormand is very different. With the tarot, you can dive into each card separately, and there's like a world, With the Lenormand, each card is dependent on the others. And that's why I never just draw one card, unless I'm asking for a yes or no answer, but then I'll usually still do 2 cards. But, so the deal is this negative card completely changes the meaning of this clover, which could be seen as like some small little, good fortune. So there's no good fortune for him here. This is an ending. And the coffin brings in, can be sometimes sickness and can sometimes loss and something very painful. But it's definitely an ending. So he moves on and something's ending. Now, up here with the 3 of Swords for what he's attracting, well, it could be, because it's reversed, it could be a little bit of, a sigh of relief. Like maybe he's really tired, which is why I was talking about, like when the soul substance doesn't move, and the life force is working against ourselves, it's very painful because you're stagnant. You're in a very stagnant situation, which is the way he has been. And he's been holding on like this for, all these years. So he'll still be, his senator from Kentucky, but, and then like 42 years, because 6 years, he's in his 7th term of his, 6 years of each term. Man, do we need term limits or what? Can we talk about just holding us hostage? But anyway, so this could be on a spiritual soul level, this could be a relief for him to actually get out from under, that tight, this rigid, this unbelievable, rigidity that he has, that he's been in. So, this is still, upright or reverse, it's still a negative card. But it's just that it's not as deeply painful, because I really think like he's really attracting some bit of relief. But the way the relief comes in, this is news, and this would be like probably the votes, the news of the votes, and it's a betrayal for him. With the snake card in the Lenormand is, with the Rider, it's all about, news and moving forward, and it can be a good card, but not when the snake comes with it. So this is a complication. He's attracting something really complicated, a rival. It's a dangerous card, because snakes bite. And this is a venomous snake. It's not just any, like garter snake, or, it could look like the coloring here could look like a king snake, and they're not venomous, but I don't know if that's what that is. And the true meaning of this card, no matter how this artist drew it, is venomous and poison, and things that bite, and people that are out to get you. So that's what he's attracting, regardless of how the Georgia runoff works. People are out to get him, and rightfully so. Success or not, I'd love to see this dude making license plates, but with the 8 of Pentacles, we're in that realm of work, like work. He's quite elderly, and he's not healthy. And we can see we've got the health card here. The moon is all about his reputation and his honor. I don't think he has a good reputation, and myself as a human being, I think he has no honor whatsoever. I think he's one of the darkest people on the planet. Might not be as bad as, in some other countries, but I think I think in past lives, I think he was a slave master, and I think he doesn't want that to change. I think he still wants to hold, other ethnicities down. I think he wants to be like the creepy old white man in charge forever. So, his reputation as, someone who's just sucking the life force, has sucked the life force out of the GOP and out of Americans' lives. I mean, just look at him right now. I mean, here I'm doing this reading on, I think it's the 9th. Is it the 9th? I can't ever get, it's Wednesday. I never get the day right, but it's the 9th, Wednesday the 9th. And I mean, he's not fighting to help anybody have COVID relief. He's not fighting for the stimulus package on any shape, or any level. He's just fighting to hold on to money. But it's always interesting because whenever there's whenever there's a big fat tax bill to push through, or war, any funds for war, he'll put those things through. But when it comes to helping out, his human beings on the planet, or in the USA, his fellow, he holds. He holds and he restricts and he sucks up all the power, and that's his reputation. He's not for the working class person. He's for the rich people, and that's it. He's a vampire sucking the life force out of the working class people and giving it to the 1%, because the 1% owns him. He doesn't even own his own life. He doesn't own his own cojones. He doesn't own his own spine. He's given his spine away to Russian oligarch. I don't know which one. Was it Dmitry Firtash or was it Deripaska? I think it was Oleg Deripaska. That, of course, and I've read on this before. In fact, if you want to look at other videos, I think I've read on him 3 or 4 times. But, he took a couple $100 million from this from this Russian oligarch so that this Russian oligarch could build an aluminum plant in Kentucky. And I guess Kentuckians, they like him because they like McConnell because he keeps the, the roads paved and things like that. But do they really know what's going on under the surface? Or are they racist like he is? Like it makes me wonder, like the state of Kentucky, like what are most people about in Kentucky? I wonder. So anyway, with the 8 of Pentacles, I think he might, if he's not going to retire, I think he's going to have to be learning a new profession. I mean, this is work. It looks like he could have work anywhere he wanted to go. But the dude's, he's retirement age. Why would he keep working? Especially when he and his wife have somewhere upwards of $25 million, and that's just what we know about. May have way, way, way more than that. And I may not know about all of it. I could be wrong with that $25 million. I think that was just part of her inheritance, Elaine Chao's inheritance. So anyway, I don't think he's going to have an honorable, I don't really think he's going to be that successful. And I also don't think his health is going to last. Now his future, with the 4 of Wands, like I was saying before, this can be relocating from home. It's the opposite of, like a harmonious home, harmonious governmental position. With the Tower card in the Lenormand is about, the government institution in this case, in the context of this reading. So there's no celebration. There's no homecoming. There's no happiness. It looks to me like even a bad marriage, honestly. Something can be canceled. maybe his marriage. But it's something that he doesn't want, and it's I think him moving out of the governmental position that he's in as Speaker of the House. And possibly what is revealed is that money that's been spent to even get him into the position and hold him into the position that he's in. You know, I can see this little twerp, and he is a little twerp. Can you imagine what he was like in high school or junior high? He'd be the creepy kid everybody stayed away from. But I can imagine him in deep cahoots with, the super PACs and the leadership PAC and all of these people who control, so we're talking Mercers, we're talking the Koch brothers, one of them's crossed over, but there's still the other dude, and we're talking, dark money that can get funneled into politics. We can see him in bed with these guys, and him saying, well, you want me to do this, well, you got to get money into this fund, and who knows where it goes to him, how it gets to him. That's the major problem that we really have to work with after we get these vampires out of their positions. Well, not even after, but during. Could be the way we get them out of their positions. It's like support people like Katie Porter and Sheldon Whitehouse and Claire McCaskill and, well, just any of these, any politician that is on to them. And I sure hope that Kamala comes in and does her thing, or does her thing once she's in. I really think she will. I don't think she's going to let anybody get away with anything, honestly. So there's that. So let me move these cards out of the way. Oops. I want to know more about this money that's been going out. So this is the government. Actually, let's do it. Well, let's see how much room. Yeah, I think I'll have enough room. So this is his governmental position and money that's been paid out to him. And now I'm going to dive into the past. What has gone to him, or how has money flowed? Flowed? Nope, can't say it that way. How has the money flow gone towards him, and why, from whom, things like that. What are all the clues as to this dark money that's gone to him? And will it come out? Will it be revealed in the future? Well, past, future. Okay. What happened in the past? Okay. And what will be revealed in the future in Mitch McConnell's life, which may affect many other people? Of course. Okay. Future for Mitch McConnell and these dark money people. Okay, so like I said, that money that has come through lobbyists and been paid to him, we can see that, and because it was in the future position, this could still keep going on. But where it's come from in the past has been all over the USA, and it does have to do with transportation. So there's something hidden, and this has to do, even though Elaine Chao isn't in this reading, I could always read on her later, but this is the transportation department of the government, and something's been hidden. This is the hidden agenda of money flow that's gone through. And it could very well have to do with her, because she's Elaine Chao's the daughter of a Chinese shipping magnate, and this could be what this is about, is the daughter, the child card that's hiding it, that's been hiding it. So what's happened in the past has been this movement, this dark money movement across the land, and it could even be across the water, because we have foreign contacts here. The institution of this could be China, and the money flow. And in the future, there's going to be a price to be paid. We're going to find out who is connected. And the guilt. There's guilt in this card. Whose cross is it to bear? Well, I would say whoever's been hiding it, and that would be Elaine Chao and Mitch McConnell. And it's going to be, this could be Trump in his always always got something to say, and it's just hot air that's always coming out. But maybe Trump spills the beans. Maybe Mitch McConnell betrays him, because we have the snake card here, and he spills the beans on Mitch McConnell. There's that possibility. But this is foreign money, and the burden of the proof, and Trump may be the one that helps bring that out. Also, for him, he does have a heart condition, it looks like, and he could be much more unhealthy than we've ever known. And this could be, there's a betrayal of someone he cares about, which could be her. She could be, it's possible that Elaine Chao ends up going, before a legal case. There could be a legal case about her. And because there's the burden. Something's hidden, and there's the burden. And what's in between is somebody he cares about. But does she really care? Has she ever really loved him? It doesn't look like it to me here. It looks like it's been a transactional relationship with the fish, sales transactions, secret transactions that repetitively happened over and over and over again. So, money laundering. That's what's going to come out at some point. That's what's going on. It's foreign money laundering. This is like repetitive transactions, and we can see the mist and the subterfuge and the obfuscation, and it's money laundering. So this has to do with her father. I don't know his name. I guess it's Chow. Mr. Chow. And anyway, it's about money laundering. It's about money laundering. So, man, I think we could just stock up on snacks, because there's going to be all kinds of lawsuits coming down the line, investigations coming down the line. Yeah, because you know, that's what happens. When they dive into, and the book card is about investigations and research, when they dive into one person's wrongdoings, they usually find all these other worms that were hiding in there. It's like Pandora's box of evil, where they, I mean, that's how they end up finding somebody that you had no idea was involved. It's like they were investigating one person, and then you find out all these other connections. So, this is Mitch McConnell's future. Wow. I don't know if he'll live through it. You know, I don't know if he'll make it that far to actually be incarcerated, because his health is so bad. His health is just awful. And, you know, I mean, he deserves it, because he's held us all hostage. So why wouldn't his body hold him hostage? Maybe his body will hold out for him enough to get through prison, but I don't know that he would make it through his prison sentence if he does become incarcerated. This card does rule prisons. So this could be, he does make it, wait, what was my, oh yeah, it was it was this one. So this could be moving out into a prison because of dark money that he received. That very well could be what this is about. And this would be, you know, his future. But these cards are all about what he's done in the past. So he's hidden the movement, and it's all been secret. And it's been across the land, but it's also, I think, been going on for a long time. And I just feel like this is just, you know, transportation. Like, I don't really need to go any deeper into that. It's just transportation. So he's going to lose his position in the future, and he could have prison time because of money that has exchanged hands between he and his wife, because she's the head of the transportation department. But yeah, money laundering, that's what it is. Foreign money laundering. They're part of that transnational crime syndicate. Wow. No wonder he's so sick. Okay, so I think I'm done with this one. All right, guys. Thank you. Take good care. Bye.